I'm Derek, aka Lazer Beam Green. I am, I guess, a hip hop artist, Twitch streamer. Is really what I do.
Cause your dreams are out there and all of this I know. The only way to get there is leaving what you know. I know that it can be so hard. There's no glory chasing this when you live inside.
I mean, it really started like a super long time ago, truthfully. When I was a kid, I wanted a guitar super bad for like, I want to say it was my 4th grade birthday. I don't even know how old I was in 4th grade. But I wanted a guitar super bad and I wanted to learn how to play. I wanted to like be musical then. And that's kind of when the dream started, when I was that young. And then probably about 15 is when I wrote my first song ever. And the reason I actually started writing is I really liked hip hop music, I really liked rap. I got really into, obviously, like Mac Miller was starting to pop up at the time. Guys like Tayyib Ali, Logic was a big inspiration for me, Kid Ink, stuff like that. And I just was like listening to music and I liked the message, I liked the way it sounded, and I was like, dude, I can do this. This white boy from Wisconsin can make rap music. So I grabbed my parents' laptop and I had like an old pair of Turtle Beach headsets, you know what I'm talking about? And they were broken, so I had to hang them around my neck and then have like the mic out in front. And I did it on Windows Movie Maker. And I just was like, wrote my first couple of raps and super fun. I'd like whisper late at night so my parents didn't hear me. And I had a lot of fun doing it. And then probably about 6-7 months into it, I wrote a song called The Game Ain't the Same.
The game ain't the same cause I came up in it, and it won't be the same cause I started winning. The game ain't the
And
same.
some of my friends liked it, and it was kind of cool to listen to them play it in their cars and have fun with it. So I think that was kind of like the start of, wow, I like doing this. I enjoy writing music. I enjoy writing poetry and stuff like that anyways. So that's really what kicked it off for me. And then 10 years later, here we are.
So if you had to pick 3 of your songs to show to someone who's never heard any of your music, what 3 songs would you choose?
Do they have to be released already?
Yes, I'll say yes.
Okay. Bang. Because I feel like I've done a lot of maturing in the last couple years. So the first one, and this is kind of a no-brainer, is Satisfaction.
A little while back, about 5 years ago, I met a little shorty up in Toronto. She had blue eyes and her skin did glow. Never had a clue that my heart would take a blow. Never understood that she had...
That's one definitely that I'll show people right away because I tear that one up. Satisfaction is about a breakup. It's about 2 breakups, kind of, but mainly about one. It's 2 verses, and I basically just tell a story of why we broke up and then get a little bit more deeper into that. But that's a song that, like, I just feel like I did a really good job of my wordplay. Using my lyrics to tell a story and then, like, actual flow, I think was really great. So that's one I definitely would want people to, and that's one I do show most people when I say that I make music. And it's also a nice little flex. It's got a couple thousand plays on SoundCloud, so... I like to flex on people a little bit on that. So I play that one for sure. It's not a good song anymore, but I think 801 South Oak gets on the list.
Yeah, I'm sitting in my house and it's feeling so cold cause they put it on the market and I guess that it's sold. So
801 South Oak is about my old childhood home in Marshfield, and I grew up there my entire life until I was 21, 22, and then my parents moved. And I just wrote a song about them selling the house and me moving. It was kind of like the first moment in my life that I felt like my safety net, which was home or like what I knew, is disappearing. And then would have to go figure it out. So I wrote a whole song about moving and leaving. It's not, again, it was produced, mixed, mastered, all recorded and stuff by me. So it's not great, but I think it does a good job of showing like me being in touch with my emotional side and being able to portray a message in a form of like something obscure like my childhood home. I'm gonna go with Sunny D Flow. I think that's a perfect example of the kind of person that I am.
I know you're sick and tired of it, yeah, but all of you still riding with it. Talking money and drugs, they gonna get lit. These same old rappers talk that same old shit.
And I'm not doing it just because I saw the Sunny D out of the corner of my eye, but Sunny D Flow is a song about how I can't rap about and I can't write about some things that aren't truthful to me. I'm not gonna write about a Ferrari that I don't own. I'm not gonna rap about all these girls that I don't get. Like I'm not gonna rap about all the money that I don't have. So I don't like writing about that stuff because it just feels ingenuine. So I made kind of a joke song in like a trap form of like Sunny Delight, and it's all about, I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna say honest things that may sound stupid, it may sound a little like cringy and whack, but that's my Sunny D flow, you know. So I rapped the whole song about Sunny Delight, and just like I'm gonna be as goofy and as true to me as I possibly can. So I think that's a great example of who I am as well. Now, do I wish that song sounded better, like production wise? Yes. Then I'd be a little bit more proud to show it to people. But it doesn't matter. So yeah, those are my three. That was a good question.
How did growing up in Wisconsin shape your songwriting and your attitude towards making music?
Yeah, that's a great question, man. When I was younger, I was just kind of regurgitating what I already heard. So I was trying to make songs that sounded like cool. You know, it was like the lingo, you know, the language, just stuff like that. And like, you know, trying to like rap about cool cars and like getting girls and jewelry that I didn't have at like 20, you know. And then I realized that that's not who I am. And something that my parents always taught me since I can remember is to never lie and to be honest about everything and just be you. And people are going to like it if they like it, and if they don't, they don't. So, and that's something that I really took heavy at about 21 when I really got into it and I really like was focusing on music, and it changed completely my outlook. I went from like trying to fit in and trying to be a part of this culture that I really wasn't, to taking the art form and adapting it to me. So, you know, some of the songs like Satisfaction or even Ride With Me.
Why don't you come and ride with me? We can go, we can cruise all across that country. Why don't you come and roll with us on that all day, that late night from dawn till the dusk?
You know, Dial Tone.
You gon' get that dial tone. Please just leave me alone. You gon' get that dial tone. Please just leave me alone.
Those are like real songs that I'm not lying about what I'm writing about, which is felt good. So I guess that's kind of was the big thing, is like growing up there, I wasn't part of like this. I mean, hip hop and rap mainly is, you know the origins of it. It's mainly about struggles, right? It's about people mainly write about some things that I don't do and I've never been a part of in my life. So I just tried to take that art form and adapt it to myself and be honest.
I know what they want me to say, to talk about my bank, not about my day-to-day. The trash I'll never do, but the garbage you will say, not about my parents' trailer out on Hiawatha Way. Yeah.
I mean, this has been said forever, but real will recognize real, right? Like real people will understand real art compared to like you faking it. And I think a lot of rappers fall into, or a lot of musicians fall into, they need to hit like the industry standards and norms of their music and say the things that other people are saying, or be the type of image they think that other people want to see. It doesn't work. It just, at the end of the day, it just doesn't work. People will see right through you if that's not who you truly are.
What have you been up to lately? Are there any new like songs in the works, or are you working on something else?
Yeah, I have been writing. I haven't released a song in like 4 years, so I'm gonna put that out. But I've been writing ever since, and I felt like I needed to have some more life experiences to make something that was like honest to me. I am working on a new album. It's called Buns. It stands for a bunch of unrelated nonsense. So I'm definitely still working on music. Another thing that kind of shifted my passions to, or something that I really found in the last couple of years, was Twitch streaming. It's just been fun to like get on there and build a community, and just kind of like be myself and be stupid and have some fun and just mess around and talk about random stuff and just be like me. Really, it's been super like fulfilling, I guess, to be creative and not have to worry about like if I'm doing the right things, and I can just go have fun and who cares. So that's a couple things. But I mean, other than that, I'm living in La Crosse, and I'm just trying to take it day by day and become the person I'm supposed to be. I don't know who that is yet. I'm still young. I'll figure that out. But that's my life these days.
If you want your dreams, then you better work hard for them.
Right there is an old fashioned. Cheers.